history of the league has been, hey, 74, 82, and 87 were all strikes. Players refusing to work. This is a lockout. We want to work. They are refusing to allow us to work. They've locked the doors. So I think a big part of this has just been kind of educating the public and the fans as to exactly what the situation is. This is not players asking for more money. This is in fact the exact opposite. We were very happy with the deal. It was a 50-50 split. It has been for almost the last 20 years. And now it's a situation where the owners are coming to us after significant growth over the last decade, an average of 8% growth in revenue every year, and they're coming to us saying the deal doesn't work for them. They would like to have, in essence, 10% back over the next 4 years, which would put us back to a percentage of revenue equal to the early 1980s in the NFL. So you're telling me you want us to take a 30-year step backwards. Why? Because all we've seen is 8% growth a year for the last decade in some of the worst economic times this country's ever seen. If we miss football games because of this lockout, I think it'd be the dumbest thing ever. I think it'd be detrimental to this game. I think that we've built the most popular game in the country. I think that football means so much more to fans than just a form of entertainment or a game. And I mean, you can walk around on any street in this city and just pull a random person aside and ask them what the New Orleans Saints and football has meant to this town. And you'll see tears and you'll see people talking about how important it is. And so we know that bond, and so we understand that football transcends just the playing field. And I think by missing games, I think you're making a huge mistake. And I hope the owners understand that. I hope the NFL understands that this lockout needs to end, and we need to get back to playing football. And we are always open to continue settlement discussions to end this antitrust case. But in the meantime, right now, I think the emphasis is just stopping this lockout. That's why we're in court right now, is to stop the lockout. What's a really telling thing about this whole thing is, we've won 4 consecutive court cases against the NFL. We understand the game that's being played here, and that is they're trying to drag this thing out as long as possible in a way to try to put pressure on players. I just don't think they realize how unified we are.